Welcome back to another episode of Who Am I to Judge podcast. I'm Alexis.
I'm Samantha, and we're back.
We're
back.
What's up with you?
What you doing? How was your salmon bites?
Oh my God, I was calling Samantha while I was cooking salmon bites. It was so good. Like I literally said to Julie, I was like, this might be the best time I ever did it. Let me tell you that. Like get ready. So it was very good.
I love how you give yourself props.
I know. My mom was like, nothing you cook is ever bad. I don't get it. I'm like, she's saying that sarcastically because I'm always like, it's gonna be good. But
yeah, I know. I'm like, that's like not the first time I've heard you be like, this is like the best thing I've made.
How has your day been though?
My day has been good. It's been kind of like, I got up. I randomly had a virtual follow-up appointment for my doctor. So that was like at 9:30. I told Alexis that De Niro, my cat nephew, was keeping us up at like freaking 5:30 in the morning, making noise, jumping on doorknobs, like
that's so funny.
Doing the most, absolute most. I literally it was so funny because my sister went away for the weekend. I was dog pet sitting, and De Niro don't be on that type of time with me. And so Danielle kept on getting up or telling him to stop. And then I was like, okay, I'm going out there. I'm like, De Niro, this is your auntie speaking. And I don't know if he did chill out after that. But so I didn't get the best sleep. I went to the studio, as you know, I'm getting my process started for my yoga teacher training that I will be starting in September. Very excited to complete that finally. So that was good. And then I came back. I cooked Jupiter some food. I got in the pool. I'm really proud of myself. I took advantage of going to the pool a couple days that I was at Danielle's place, and it's just so nice. It really, resets me. I just float, and it's just I need water in my life. So yeah. Then I came home. My house is really hot because I turned off my air conditioning when I left because I was gone for 4 days, which I'm I feel like that's a part of adulting. I don't really know what you're supposed to do. If I should turn it off when I'm
turn it off, but ours is not ours is, I mean, you've seen it. It's like the remote control, so we turn it off just anytime we leave the room. You know,
right. Yeah, right. It's not it's how it was in Aruba. But yeah, it's a system. It's at home, at your parents' house. So I turned it off, and it was 90 degrees in here. Jupiter was looking at me girl. So I was patting him down with water, on his little chest, and finally it's kind of cooling down. But anywho, that's literally what I've been doing until this
that's hilarious.
Podcast. But
well, we're glad that you're not dead.
Yes, not dead. I am alive.
Because 90 degrees, that's crazy.
Girl, yeah.
But let's get to it. We have some stuff to talk about today. We have, a couple quick things, and then we got the meat at the end. So I guess I'll ask you, who's on trial to start?
Yes, so we wanted to talk about a couple of the music news. So first I did listen to Renee rap. I did really like it. I told Alexa that already. It was just funny because it's funny listening with you in mind, and then it's also I was thinking who somebody did her wrong. All of the titles are
I know, but the funny thing is Renee, I think, is talking about herself. She's a cheater.
Really?
Yes. Why is she still here? She's clearly cheating with the girl the girl who has a girlfriend, and she's being why is your girlfriend around? It's crazy to say that. And then
it did give that dangerous Like,
yeah,
I like thought about like how you be saying Courtney like attracts dangerous lovers and stuff.
No, she definitely, yeah. Renee, I feel like one thing I like about Renee Rapp, I mean, one, she's obviously a fantastic singer and stuff, but like she does not shy away from just the fact that she has like cheated, in the relationship she's in right now is because she cheated with this person. And I feel like, I don't know, like Ariana Grande. That's why I like you when you sent me that. I don't know if you sent it to me or I sent it to you, but like American Cheating by that guy on TikTok,
Oh
because
yes.
he does like a whole thing about how like Ariana Grande won't just admit that, like, yes, the guy she's with now, they like cheated and now they're together, but instead she's trying to just be like, no, like we have a beautiful love story and stop making things up. And the thing that we love about Renee is that she's like, yeah, I cheated, like, and it's like and now she's a whole fucking album about it.
Oh
And she's not embarrassed,
so
and she's like, yeah, we're gonna be together forever. And as he says,
funny.
he wishes them an ounce of luck, but it's just like literally she's talking about herself, like she's the toxic person. So it's
I
funny
need to go back
like,
and look at his videos again. I've been needing to do that.
American Cheating. I love the title of it. It's hilarious. But yeah, the album. So wait, tell me your top 3 standouts.
Okay, so I listened a couple days ago. Like I don't remember exactly the names. But let me see.
I can tell you.
I like 3. At Least I'm Hot.
I love At Least I'm Hot. I love At Least I'm Hot. Like, it's
I'm like,
so
that's
good.
like an anthem. I'm like, yeah, I need to.
And it's groovy.
It is groovy.
And even if the whole world hates me, no,
it just makes me want to like get in the gym.
I know. I'm like, that's a bop. That's a bop.
I think I liked You'd Like That, Wouldn't You?
Yeah. I bet you'd like that, wouldn't you? Yeah. See, she's talking about this girl like that she cheated on.
And I think I like You Better When You're Gone. I like that one.
That's her R&B. That's when she turned into Tamia. Okay.
Hilarious. I feel like I like some other ones, but like you didn't send me like Leave Me Alone.
I don't like. That's the one song that I'm not in love with.
I don't remember how that goes.
It's like, leave me alone, bitch. I wanna have fun.
Oh yeah, I wanna have fun. I like that. But yeah, it's like a cute album.
Oh yay! I know. I was like, for her second album, I thought she killed it, and she's killing it in like the charts. So I'm really happy for her. My top 3 is Good Girl. I like At Least I'm Hot, and I think the third one today would be Why She's Still Here.
How does Good Girl go in?
It's like hold on, let me think. I'm trying to get the chorus. I'm not trying to get it. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was about to sing. I was doing all right, being a real good girl.
Okay.
I love it. The chord, it's like Until You Showed Up. I love it. But yes, Renee Rapp, you did your thing, girl. Like, you did your thing. And so I'm gonna be playing it. I bought the vinyl. Like, I love it. I'm not gonna go to the concert because I don't think I'll like her clientele. But I do love the album. I mean, I just feel like
be like
no, I feel like on TikTok, the people that I'll be seeing are like annoying white girls. And so I'm just like, I don't want to be a part of it.
It's but Renee knows, she probably wouldn't even like.
No, she talks about it. She was on Zibway and she was like, yeah, they're annoying. But she was like, I do have a mighty group of black women who, like, if they punch one of my white fans, like, I don't care. Oh, yeah, that's she's so like, funny. I get it. They're annoying. I was like, okay.
Hilarious.
Okay, so let's talk about another person. Oh, sorry,
more. Oh, go ahead. What were we going to say?
No, you go ahead.
I was going to say more music news. Taylor Swift announced her new album coming out in September, I think, called Showgirl, Life of a Showgirl.
Yeah, I think it's that.
And mind you, like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care about Taylor Swift album. Like, I have never really listened to maybe a full album. Maybe the one that had that Kendrick song on it, Blood. So yeah, I'm more so bringing it up to get your thoughts and to...
You know, I don't have any thoughts. I don't care.
I know, but like just like seeing the title and the cover art and like her in this like showgirl fit. I mean, definitely to me, I immediately was like, this is like Renaissance reheated nachos, but like not.
I mean, I don't know what the vibe is gonna be of it. I mean, I'm assuming it'll be a little cheesy since it's called Life of a Showgirl. That's kind of what I didn't immediately at all go to like gayness. I went to just like, oh, it's about to be
gayness,
cheesy.
but just I'm talking about more so the visual of her in that like burlesque outfit. Like I was like, oh, okay, this looks like this could be very much inspired by Beyonce.
I just thought like it's probably not gonna be that good. Like I hate to say, I didn't think about Beyonce because in my mind she could never even get close to the comparison. But I think for me it was just like it's gonna be cheesy and it's probably not gonna be that good. You know, but we'll see. I think
it's just funny because I feel like you have liked Taylor Swift.
I like some of her songs, but I wouldn't call myself a fan. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
how does Julia feel about it? Because I know she likes Taylor Swift, or like
it doesn't seem like she cares that much. Like, I think she just like she did. Like, you know, like there are people that like stayed up till midnight to see like the whatever it was.
I know you're not a stan, but you're gonna turn it on.
I'm not gonna probably listen to it. No, I didn't listen to her most recent album either.
Well, Julia.
She might listen to it. I feel like she doesn't really like this vibe of her though. Like I think she really liked Taylor Swift when she was into her like alternative era. But I think if this is cheesy, I can't see her. She probably will listen because she is a fan. Like she's a fan that like when it drops, like she will listen. I don't know how much of like it will go on after that because
I get that.
Yeah. Like that's what I'm saying. I have never listened to a Taylor Swift album when it's like dropped. Like, you know, I'm not that kind of fan. I just know the singles that are on the radio, and because she's so popular, she usually has a lot of singles on the radio, and I'm a radio girly, as you know. But I feel like I won't probably. I mean, I'll listen to whatever's on the radio for this. Like,
I would love to see. I need to like watch more breakdowns of like Taylor Swift's fandom and stuff. It comes out on October 3rd, which is funny. Okay. I'm like, okay,
that's Cardi B's, right? Or is Cardi B's a little bit before that? I thought it was October 3rd for Cardi B.
No, hers is coming out September 19th.
Okay, September 19th. Go ahead.
But the Taylor Swift thing is funny because it's like, okay, you're trying to like have Mean Girls Day, you know?
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Alexis, you're funny. But yeah, it's just funny. I enjoy just kind of not laughing on the side, but also just it seems like just like a weird case study. And I know that she has been around problematic people, like her boyfriend, like he had that new what is it?
I mean, I feel like
cover.
What cover?
He was like on the magazine that Law Roach actually styled him, but he like looked like a January 6th person. Like it's just
why did Law Roach do that?
I don't know, Alexis. Let me send it to you.
No, but I think that I mean, I'm sure it will be a massive hit because of her fans. I mean, she's at the level of like when it comes to fandom of like a Beyonce, of a Rihanna, of a Nicki Minaj, that even if the album sucks, like she still is gonna go number one, you know, because she just has the strength she has the motion. Unfortunately, she has motion in that way. So I'm sure it'll be a hit. I'm sure, like for her.
Wow, she's 6'5".
Who?
Oh wait, no, sorry. This is Travis Kelce's page.
I'm like, no way.
Oh, that is so funny. I thought it was on her page.
Yeah, when you said that, I was like, no way. But yeah, I think that it'll be a hit for her. I'm sure. In my mind, it's just gonna be a little cheesy. I'm assuming it's gonna be cheesy. Possibly.
I mean, the girl infuriates me, so I like hate watch this stuff. You know, like
I think it might be reminiscent of like 1989 in my mind, like pop songs, but I don't know. I don't like hate her, but I just don't care. Like, you know, like I feel like when she does things, I'm just like, I don't care. The way that this will like annoy me is if we get to the Grammys and she gets like album of the year or something, that's when I'll be like, okay, this bitch is annoying. But until, and I also don't like, and then if she goes on concert, I'll be annoyed. But other than that, like,
why does concert annoy you?
I mean, tour, but I think just because I'm over to me, that's when it's kind of like shown, like her, as far as performance and vocally, like her mediocrity. So like it gets me annoyed when I see it. And I don't know. It's just I'm sure it'll be. I'm sure it'll be a hit because her fans will buy it.
It's gonna be a hit. Yeah,
I won't listen to it because I've never listened. I've never been a person to tune into her. But you know,
the thing about Taylor Swift, like you said, it's like it's gonna do great just because her fans will buy it. Will it be great? That's like really the
right,
question,
exactly.
Which I don't really kind of expect much from it,
But this year is gonna. Let me tell you though, the pop girlies this year, it's gonna be a very heavyweight fight for that Grammy because Sabrina Carpenter's coming out with an album, Olivia Rodrigo's coming out with an album, Taylor's coming out with an album, Renee Rapp has come out with an album. Like there's going to be a lot of people fighting for that, like pop album of the year, pop song of the year, and also album of the year. And so that's insane what La Roche just did.
That's last piece of music news that I wanted to ask Alexis about. Did you listen to the Imaginary Playerz?
I did. I wasn't like pressed over it. I liked Outside better as a single. Sure. This one I think was a little slower pace. I don't know if like her fan base is going to actually like go like what is the word? Be attracted to that. I think the cool part about this song was that it was Jay-Z. She's sampling Jay-Z. I don't think she spit bars. I don't think she did anything to make the song like that good. And I hate to go there with that, but it's like when I think about like sampling a song that's for female rapper, like I think of Barbie Dreams of Nicki Minaj. I think of like oh my god, there's another song she sampled, and it's like changing the rhythm of it but going back into it, and like you know, it's like it's to me this wasn't. If you're gonna sample it, I feel like you have to then do something you have to do something that pushes it forward, and this didn't push the work forward to me. It just was like, okay,
right. It definitely gave like a Jay-Z taking the clearing the sample to be petty, and Cardi B like obviously that's iconic to be able to be on that record, but it seems like I don't know. When I saw the video, I definitely agree. I wasn't like blown away by the lyrics. Like it definitely wasn't. Like I love Imaginary Playerz. Like that's one of my favorite Jay-Z songs. So I love the beat. So it's like obviously cool to see somebody else do it, but I was listening to Armand Wiggins, like his take on it, and he was just like, we don't hold Cardi B to like the standard that we like hold other female rappers to. And I have to agree. I'm just like, this is her second, she hasn't put out a second album, which is like she has been popularized more so by now her personality and her life and stuff. Obviously
the drama and chaos that surrounds her.
Obviously she has great hits, from the past, but it's definitely, if you're you need to come out swinging.
You need to come out
on Imaginary Playerz, yes. And especially when the girls are rapping around like Meg Thee Stallion's album, like she is doing songs in Japanese, and she is flowing fast and different things.
Like Weeknd, Jay-Z is an icon in rap, so like I feel like this is the equivalent of somebody covering on their album a Whitney Houston song or Beyonce song, like a heavy hitter song. Most people, we understand the weight of like taking on an Adele song, a Patti LaBelle, that type of song that like it's like if you're going to put this on your album, you're going to have to sing it as good as them or take it higher, right? Take it further. It's like sampling a Mariah Carey, like covering Mariah Carey. So for her to say, yes, I'm going to rap over this iconic beat by one of the greatest rappers of all time, some people would argue the greatest rapper, you have to fucking spit bars. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like, I don't care about the visuals being iconic and really good. I don't care about you talking about money. I don't care about you talking about your pussy. Like, this has to be like, you taking that seriously, where it's like, you need to hit the beat, you need to switch it up, do a different, you know, sync, like other types of rhyming. You need to like,
be clear.
Like, it has to just be better. And so like, I feel like you're absolutely right. Like, Cardi B is, I mean, like, again, like, it's funny because I am truly not a barb. Like, I don't listen to Nicki Minaj ever, okay? But it's like, I only like, I love her and I understand that she's an icon, but it's like, I am not a barb.
Right.
But anytime, even if I'm just on TikTok and I just hear a Nicki Minaj song in the background that I don't know, I am literally usually always like, wait, oh, okay. Like, you know, like, I like, wait, that's kind of crazy. And, you know, she then goes into a voice and then she comes out and then she raps fast and then she slows it down. Like, it's engaging and it's something, it's innovative. It's pushing rap forward. Doechii, it's pushing, Doechii. Doja Cat, like, it's pushing rap forward. Cardi B, to me, Invasion of Privacy pushed rap forward. Like, it was the first time we kind of heard this like Latin flavor, I feel like, to rap music. She pushed it forward in that way. We're not saying she was spitting in the woman's language. Yeah, we're not saying she was spitting bars, but she did something with the sound that was innovative enough to push it forward.
And she split some bars, okay? But
yeah, but we're not saying that she's a lyricist, right? But it's like these two songs, like, Outside is a bop, but it didn't push anything forward. It didn't do anything to me where I was like, oh, she's back. And same with Imaginary Players. I just feel like there has to be something you contribute when you put something out. It can't just be because I'm bopping. Beyonce comes out and she's contributing. She's not just putting out a bop. Yes. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm just like, I think I loved her.
Doechii.
I loved her her verse on Glorilla's, what's that song? Is it Yeah Glow? I don't know.
Yeah,
Glow. The one that Cardi was on, like, that was, I love those verses. So it's just like, yeah, I just wish that the lyrics were better. Like, it's iconic. And it's just like, it's iconic because of that he's clearing the sample. That's really what
that's what I'm saying. And that
he's allowing her to do that. And it's bad. Like, Jay-Z has his own incentive to do that.
Yes, but it's also bad if, like, when you're sampling a song or covering a song, whatever you want to call it, and the main thing we're talking about is how iconic the original person that gave you the, like, blessing. We're not talking about the product of work. That's bad. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's okay if we're talking about it, as long as
it's but like, that's the main talking point.
As long as it's like, oh shit, she did her fucking thing.
And it's not that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. This is bad. I feel like the overwhelming response I'm saying is that she didn't. Like, I feel like people are like, what you're saying, like, every single time I'm scrolling, it's except the Hollywood Unlocked, there was mixed reviews on the comments. But on TikTok, it's like, you know, the visuals are really great. She could have done better with the song, and it didn't live up to what it should have been.
Yeah. And it's like, there's a lot of, I mean, globally, there's a lot of female rappers we have a lot to choose from, and it's just like, you're going to want to take one of the titles of being one of the best. Like,
we just expect more. It just is what it is. Like, I'm even just this. Like, I'm thinking about this. Like, Itty Bitty Piggy by Nicki Minaj. She was sampling Dunk. Okay, she was rapping over Dunk and fucking Destroy Dunk. Like, at this point, when you hear the song, everyone's rapping it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're hoping that it's Itty Bitty Piggy. You're not hoping that it's Dunk. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's the kind of sample you want to drop when you're sampling something. You want it to be the point where you have reintroduced it as a new product to the point where people want to, like, consume this. That is not what's happening with this. We're just talking about how iconic it is that Jay-Z cleared it, not that she did anything new to it. And I think that's a problem. And I think she has to get better at it. She has to up her pen. She does. Her pen has to be better.
It's gonna be a big telling point for this album, because it's like,
I think it's gonna flop. I hate saying that.
I hope she has.
I mean, and I think that's why she took so long. Invasion of Privacy came out when I was in my maybe second year of teaching, and or maybe third. I still taught a full another year after that. I was living in Milwaukee. This is before I even thought of Austin. Like, this is insane. So it's like, for you to come out, you needed to come out with, I was expecting way more. Okay,
I mean, Outside was cool.
It's a bop, but that's it. like, think about Invasion of Privacy. Even songs that we don't talk about now, we still like it. Like, Came Through Dripping. What? Like, I loved that song. I like it like that. I mean, there's so many good songs that we don't even talk about that, like, it was good. It was iconic at the time. I don't think Outside is doing that. It's just a club hit to me. It's like a summer hit. Like, you play it in the summer, you like it.
Yeah. It came out April 6th, 2018.
I remember I was in Greece when it came out, and I like played it in Greece, and I was like, okay. We were like, this. I remember the girl I was with, we were like, this is so good.
Yeah. Well, I am...
Even the cover of it. I can think of the cover with her with the yellow hair, and she's making that face. Like, she had to come harder, but hopefully the album will. I don't like the cover, though.
I also don't like the cover, sadly, or the name of it. Mm-hmm. But I have high hopes. I do want Cardi to like do better lyrically, at least with the pen, because it's like, it's like, I just want to say, like, if you're problematic and you're making good stuff, it's like, then they don't care. Then people don't care. But there are things that, like, people are going to show up because it's Cardi, but just like, there's people that like Normani, or like this conversation about Tyla, and just like not doing the numbers that they would think that they're going to do. Yeah. And it's like, after this album, I just hope that I just am curious to see what happens.
She just has to do better, because I'm literally looking through these, like, the songs, and I'm like, I fucking loved Brick and Head. I loved Be Careful, like, Moneybag, Ring, like, so, like, she had so many hits on this album that I just hope she does well. But whatever.
Well, there's 23 songs. I'm seeing that now. That's kind of a lot. Like in a good way. Like, that's like a lot of songs. Okay. I have high hopes for it. I think that, like, she can ride to September 19th on Outside being like a fun summer song, and then just the being able to say that you got this sample clear. That's a huge deal. Okay. But anyways, final topic, Alexis. Who else?
So I really wanted to talk about this. I wanted to talk about Chris Brown, because Chris Brown's on tour right now. I don't know what the tour is called, because I don't.
Like, is it Breezy Bowl? I don't know.
Oh, it might be that. Yeah, Breezy Bowl maybe, or maybe that's the nickname people are calling it. I don't know. I don't care. Like, I'm not a Chris Brown fan. But it was interesting because I feel like I'm often just like randomly at times in life reminded how much like Chris Brown still has so much like power and like fandom behind him. And it's interesting because, like, I don't know, like, I guess like Julia was looking through her phone like a couple of days ago and was like, I guess somebody she used to teach with was like posting a picture being like, I'm about to go to Breezy Bowl, whatever. And she like looked at me and was just like, can you imagine like actively posting that you're like a Chris Brown fan? And I was just like, you would be surprised, but so many people do. But I was just kind of like, yeah, like, it's funny because to me that would be so embarrassing. Like, to me, I do find that to be embarrassing to be a Chris Brown fan. Like, I find it, especially because we just know he's like a reckless, chaotic, violent person still, that it's just like hard for me to like, I would be embarrassed to stand it. But there is millions of people that are like standing by this man. And I was saying to Julie, he's gonna be doing tours stopping at MetLife. Like, and I'm just like, that's where Beyonce was. And it's just interesting because I feel like I just would be so embarrassed. And then like the other day I was looking through my Instagram, and I saw like a person that we both like love and admire dancing to one of his songs, and then like posted it, and then like, and in my mind I was just like, I would be so embarrassed by this. And then my final thoughts on this, and you can talk about yours, but it's like, it's not that it's lost on me, because whenever people want to talk about, like, I always say Chris Brown had the Michael Jackson treatment and pathway until he hit Rihanna. Like, I feel like people were talking about Chris Brown as if he was our generation's Michael Jackson prior to beating Rihanna. And allegedly people still do. But it's interesting because I'm just like, are people just like, what do you think of when you see like someone being like about to go to Breezy Bowl and like, you know, making a whole event of it, like how people do for Cowboy Carter, like flying to Houston and going to the, like, what are you thinking? Are you like, are you not looking at people embarrassed too? Like,
I mean, I do. I'm just like, it just is interesting, like what folks are willing to overlook. So it's like, I don't know, like that's kind of the mental note that I kind of take. Is just like, okay, like this is kind of maybe where this person is, or like, also I think some people just like don't care, like, you know, it's just like they don't care if they look embarrassed. Like, embarrassing to you is not to somebody else. That's like a subjective kind of thing. And it's just like, there is a stadium full of other people that are, and so it's funny.
Stands, okay.
So I was listening to I Love Damona, Don't Call Me White Girl. So I was listening to her podcast, and she is a Chris Brown stan. Like, she was just like, I don't give a fuck. Like, you know, I love Chris Brown. Like, I was in there. You know, she was like saying how, you know, she makes you, like, he makes you feel like he's looking at you. You know, he has that stage presence where he is like, you know, people are leaving feeling like Chris Brown was looking at them, and like people really like him, like have a crush on him, you know?
Yes.
And so yeah, I think I have always been like, because I'm happy that I'm not necessarily bit by that bug of like the Chris Brown fandom. I also just like, you know, I never thought, like, I think sometimes like he looks cute sometimes, like back in the day, or like if I see a picture of him, or if he does a video, I'm like, oh, he looks good there. I get it. But I've never been like, damn, like that is my dream man. Like, and so I don't have that, which I'm grateful for. So like, I look at him a little bit with like you know, it's just like, ew, boy, like get it together, you know, grow up.
I just, yeah, same. To me, it's like he's like,
and also like after
after
he, like the Rihanna thing definitely just changed things for me, as well as
Rihanna, and then it's Karrueche. Exactly.
Then,
I feel like Karrueche is where it, like, I mean, Rihanna was disgusting. Obviously, I was done listening to him, but Karrueche really put the nail in the coffin for me, because it's like, you didn't learn, and you lost a lot from Rihanna. Like, there were radio stations that did not play you for, he said, 2 years, and you still continued. Like, that to me was where I was like, you have some trauma. You are a bad person right now. But I guess it's just like, I would be so embarrassed to like flaunt that I don't give a fuck about that type of stuff. Like, I guess is what it is. Like, it's just like, for example, there's Kanye West is iconic, right? Like, we love his music, but I would never call myself a stan, and I would never go as far as to like show that, because I feel like there is a certain point where it's like, yes, you can separate the music from the artist. So that means, yeah, we're not going to burn his records. But I also understand that him as a person, I don't fuck with, so I'm not going to give him that much money, you know? And I feel like it's interesting that Chris Brown, there's millions of people that are still willing to kind of get over that line with him. And also, I'm just like, he is talented. Like, he's extremely talented. He's a fantastic dancer. He can sing, but it's not really like my type of singing that I like. But is it that good? Like, I mean, sometimes I see clips of like him singing like a song, and I'm just like, okay, like, you know, I'm not moved by it.
Like, he is like, that is Michael Jackson. Like, that is like the next Michael Jackson. He is singing.
He'll never get there. He'll never get there, and it's because of his reputation. I hate to say it, and it's like, he will never get there.
But in some people's lives, he is. Like, I'm sure there's
but like, hundreds the last time he got a Grammy, and not that Grammys matter, but I'm just saying, like,
he's over that.
Critical accolades do matter at the end of the day to some extent, right? Like, if Beyonce, I don't know if Beyonce actually, she might say she didn't care, but I believe she now changed the fucking lyrics to AOTY, I did win. Like, you know what I'm saying? She fucking cares about these accolades at the end of the day. And so I'm just saying that, like, I do believe that there is some merit in the fact that, like, he might think that, but it matters in,
but
the,
in terms of, like, his legacy. He might
That's
be
what I'm saying.
But he might be okay with being like, I was this misunderstood.
He could be he is okay with that. But I'm saying history remembers how, like, when you're dead, it doesn't matter, like, well, I believe da-da-da. If you want to talk about legacy, it's what you leave and what people can, like, pick back up on and say you were this. Beyonce can die, and at the end of the day, she'll always be the first Black woman who did Coachella. She'll always be the most awarded person in Grammy. Like, you know, they will talk about her in that way. They won't talk about somebody who's never won a Grammy and be like, but she was amazing. You know what I'm saying? I think that's why Nicki Minaj cares so much that she's never gotten a Grammy.
I mean, yes. And I do think that people do view him like that and treat him like that across the world in terms of going
his
to his
fans.
Yes, which is a bubble or a world that you can live in and be like, this is good with me. I'm selling out arenas. Like, like, okay, yes, I've been blackballed by these, you know, big whatever, but so has everybody else. Like, that can be, I think, something that
I don't know who else has been blackballed from it. Like, truly blackballed, where they're like, besides Nicki Minaj.
There are people that are very talented. It's just like, what the fuck do you need?
But are they blackballed, or are they just haven't earned it?
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
because I think Chris Brown is blackballed.
He is, but he can be in the population of people that are very talented that do not get recognized and do numbers and you know, whatever. Like,
I do. Go ahead. I agree, but I do think there is merit to, when you're gone, usually how you're remembered is by all the ways you, like, you were remarkable and changed the game. And I think that, like, legacy, it unfortunately sometimes does come down to, like, also some of the awards you've garnered. Because I feel like, and just impact, right? Like,
yes.
And so I do feel like, unfortunately for him, I don't think he'll ever reach recognized as a Michael Jackson level by, like, the broader world outside of his fans, because I think his reputation kind of tarnished that.
Yeah, I think so too. But at the end of the day, I think that, like, it is interesting, the story that, like, it's interesting the admiration that his fans give him, and that they are willing to look over, like,
they are,
you know. And
girl, he has dance trends on TikTok, and I'm like, I would be so embarrassed to do that.
And, like, I'm not gonna say I haven't liked a Chris Brown song. Oh yeah, all this stuff, but I guess I just am like, to me, he just gives, like, misogynistic, like the things that I don't like about certain men, you know, violent, patriarchal, you know, I mean, violence is the biggest thing, but yeah, it is strange. Like, I am just like, honestly, maybe one day I'll, like, watch one of his concerts on, like, YouTube or something, because I could see like the experience being good. Like, I think sometimes you just have to, like, go and be in the room to see, like, what people are getting. Yeah. But I think that's just kind of internally, like, a boundary that I've set. Like, I'm not really, like, supporting this man financially. And I do feel like, you know, just kind of supporting a woman beater. However, it's interesting, like, seeing other people's perspectives, like Damona, who has been in domestic violence. Like, she talks about, you know, domestic violence. I think it's just interesting how different people, like, just see the world and what they will accept or whatever. But I do think a lot of it is women just like, you know, I think they think he's fine and they want his attention, you know what I'm saying? Or they want to be the girl on stage kissing Chris Brown, and like, to me, that's like, ew, like, I don't want Chris Brown to kiss me. Like, I don't know, like, he just is not my type. I never really liked the light skins like that, if I'm gonna be real. I like me a brown
like
skin.
T.I. said, Nunu said, don't you know light skins are out of style?
That's how I feel. So, but yeah, It is interesting. Did you want to talk about how the teacher, that was very
yeah, she just has stands. Like the teacher, I don't know if y'all saw on TikTok, but like the teacher made her classroom a Chris Brown themed classroom. And I was just kind of like, it's funny because I remember when I taught at MCP, there was another woman who loved Beyonce too. And she like on her like door, she put like a Beyonce picture.
Mm-hmm.
And like, and nobody at all in the school was triggered. Like everybody was like, yes, girl, whatever, because it was just like, of course, like it is very common and normal and appropriate to be a Beyonce stan. And so I guess it's just like, again, I'm reminded that like, oh, people really love him that bad. They make their whole class from him. Okay.
And I do think that that's inappropriate. Like she made her classroom a damn near like hookah lounge. It was like, yeah, it was like the colors were all dimly lit and stuff. And it's just like, yeah, I would probably be a parent that's just like, this ain't it. This is like not empowering to everyone,
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's inappropriate. He's like I said, he's a
I mean, those
abuser,
pictures of Rihanna,
but also,
and I know she's forgived him.
I know that she's forgived him, but I would love to sit down and actually have a real conversation with her. Like, that's what I'll say. Because I feel like, I think she's forgiven him, but I think that, I'll leave it at that.
I think she just loved that boy a lot.
I think she loved him too. She was crying.
Really in love.
I mean, she went back with him even though he had a girlfriend. Like, literally, I think she just after...
Which is just so
what's interesting? Right? It is awkward to think about it, but I feel like, how sometimes people be trolling people on TikTok and Instagram about like, they're with a deadbeat man or they're with a man who doesn't even do shit and you're still fucking him. And I feel like it hadn't been any other woman besides Rihanna who was with some guy who beat her ass and then ends up being with another woman, dating this other woman, then you become the side chick. Like you went from girlfriend to side chick for a couple weeks. Like people would be Dominique. Imagine, like she would have so much to say, and so it's just funny because I'm like,
get away with things.
Yes, because she's cool and we understand that like
she's bad girl Riri.
But it's just funny. I just feel like, yes, girl, he has a spell on some people because he had Riri down bad. His fans are down bad. But he is talented, I'll say. He is talented. I just feel like in my mind it's embarrassing. I hate to say it, but
yeah, I just want him to grow up.
I want him to grow up, exactly.
But
give me something more than I fuck you right. It's like shut up. I don't know. At this point, it's like, am I a boomer? Like, I want the pen to go further than sex. I want the pen to go further than money. I want the pen to go further than liquor in a club. Right. I want the pen to go further than liquor in a club, dancing in a club. Like, give me something real. Like, it's just annoying.
I mean, give me some Marvin Gaye. What's going on?
I mean, even if you want to sing like fast shit, just give me something better than sex, drugs, and liquor. Like, I have heard it since I was 8.
And I think there's a formula that works for Chris Brown that just doesn't work for me. Like, he just puts out a lot of music, I feel like, over the past few years. And I feel like he could take a moment, and I feel like he's not taking a moment. Like, I think he could be like, kind of tease a release and like have a music video that's like a movie.
He could give us a visual album.
You need to put me on your team. We would be doing a Halloween movie since Michael Jackson is your guy.
He can dance,
and we would tease it and get back in the zeitgeist because I think he just is focused on his fans. It's just like whatever.
Yes,
everybody
I think
else
that's exactly what he's doing.
But I think that this is actually probably best time than ever to try to do something like that. But anyways, I hope he stops putting his hands on people.
We want you to grow up, okay?
Yes,
grow up. That's really
please.
it. It can't be that fun to be immature. That immature.
No, it can't. It's a lot. It sounds like a lot.
Like, weren't you just in a lawsuit for throwing a liquor bottle at somebody in another country? Grow up. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm embarrassed.
And you have 3 babies, Chris.
I'm embarrassed. You're throwing liquor bottles.
Like
and Dominique talked about that. Dominique had a video about that.
And we love our girl Dominique Morgan.
Like, she was like, we're throwing bottles
I need to go watch
38?
that. I need to go watch it.
She's like at 39.
And your children are in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
what I can't imagine.
He's acting like he ain't got nothing to lose when he actually has many things to lose. But you know what? It is what it is. I'm over him. But I was just really shocked that he had. Yeah. Like, I'm just always just shocked when I'm reminded he is a mega superstar.
People do not. I am like, a lot of people do not have the same values. Like, everybody's values is different.
That's for real.
And it'll be the people that you love too. Like, it's just like, oh shit. Like, you know, and it's just like, I think I just take people for like their experience, and something about you and liking this person means something different than it does to me. And so, but I too am also aware of like what other people think, like what people might think is like cancelable or whatever. And yeah, anyways,
well, we hope better for them. It is time.
Do you want to sign us off?
Yes, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, follow us on all social media, whoamitojudgepod. And feel free to also email us at whoamitojudgepod at gmail.com. And our Cashapp as well. And just
tune in next week.
Tune in.
Share with your friends. Give us
But we got to grow up, y'all.
Yeah, let's grow up. Let's grow up.
All right, bye.
Bye. Thank you so much for listening. Remember to email us your discussion topics at whoamitojudgepod at gmail.com. Also, remember to subscribe to Who Am I to Judge podcast on Spotify and everywhere you get your podcast. If you love us, please rate us and review. And if you don't, leave us alone. Tell a friend to tell a friend. See y'all next week. Bye, friends.